Okay, this is the last tutorial where I am going to render out into an H.264 file, which is actually an MPEG-4. It's H.264 file in an MPEG-4 wrapper. Okay, now what I like doing is setting in and out points where I want this to end, and this gives me a little control because I like having a few frames of black at the head and the tail. So what I can do is I can move this over a little bit, and I can set an out point by hitting 0. So here's the out point. And when you hit the out point, it automatically sets the in point at the start of the film, right? We can totally add one too if you want to, right? So we have this. This is the area that we're going to render. You don't have to do this, but I like this because it gives a little more control. Okay, so now I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Export. I'm going to go to Media. Okay, and this right here is going to open up the media encoder, right? At least it's going to render through the media encoder. The actual media encoder application looks a little bit different, but it's essentially the exact same thing. Okay, so as you can see, my format's already set to H.264. Yours might be set to QuickTime, or it might be set to something like something else automatically. But what we want to do is we want to go to H.264. Okay, then the default preset is match source high bitrate. This is what we want. However, we have all kinds of options we could do here, right? That we can render out to, but we just want to have high bitrate match source. This is going to give us a high quality MPEG-4. As you can see, it's coming as MPEG-4, but let's go ahead and make sure this is going into the right place. So I am going to go to desktop, 1610, I'm in unit 7, ChipUR 7, and this is where I want to save this, right? And ChipUR 7 is the name. The reason why that name's coming up is because that's the name of the project. I hit save, and this is all I have to do. Now, if I wanted to, I can go in here and I can change the settings here, right? As well as the compression settings, whatever I want to do. But this is actually just going to match source, which is exactly what I'd like, right? And if you take AV1 and 2, you will get more into what this stuff means. Okay, so this is all that I want. We can use max and render quality, which is a good thing, I think, if you want. Or you can just leave that there. Just go back to match source, right, and do the whole thing by itself. So we're ready to go. We do not need to do any of this other stuff here, right? Using previews would be if you have preview files where we can use to pull that out. If you have something long and you need a lower quality, that may be something you can do. You can import into project, which would be important here after you're finished. We can change the time code if we wanted to, right? We could render the alpha channels only. Of course, we don't have any alpha channels. Alpha channels will be discussed in other classes. This is pretty much where we have layers that have transparency, like if you have the green screen or mask or something like that, right? And we can do time interpolation if we have things that slow down, speed up. There's different ways of rendering this stuff out, right? But there's no need for that. Basically, all we need to do is simply change the format, right? Make sure we have the preset, match source height bitrate, right? That changed because I was messing around down here. And we need to change the output name, make sure we have the right name and sitting in the right place. It's exporting video and audio. And we're ready to go. All we have to do is hit export, and then this thing will render out. It'll just take a couple minutes to do. And then you should check the movie to make sure everything is correct when you're finished. And that's how you render out.